Hey, welcome arriving Sunday yogis. Great to have you on board. I started the wrong Zoom class, so I was a little late getting this going. Welcome if you're joining on YouTube live stream. We have a lot of ways to get here. The main thing is that you're here. It's Sunday Sacred Self-Care class. I wasn't here on yesterday. I was playing in a fundraiser golf tournament for my new nonprofit. We had a great time. I was sorry to miss you, but we're going to make up for it today. Lay on your back, take a load off. So whether you're a Zoomer or a live streamer, or maybe you're watching this recorded later in the week, enjoy, take a load off. I still have some hair and makeup to do, and I'm gonna blow dry the cat. So hold on, relax, settle in. I see some more friends streaming in. Nice to have you. Good to have Zoomers. Lay on your back. It's Sunday practice, so we don't kill ourselves. We restore and renew ourselves. Nice deep breath together. Hey, welcome if you're just stopping in. I see some new Zoomers and more YouTubers are streaming in. Nice to have you. The main thing is that you're here, and anytime two or more are gathered with the intention for connection, for alignment, for yoga, great things happen. I believe we still live in the age of miracles. I truly do. Appearances to the contrary. Maybe wiggle your legs out a couple of times. There's no rush. We're not going to rush till later. And there is no later in this class. Maybe swallow once, circle your jaw around. If you need to fall asleep, I won't be offended very much. More people are cruising into class. Nice to have you. You're in the right place at the right time, because everything is always working out for us. If you're just stumbling in on YouTube live stream for the first time, what's going on here? Good is going on here. Restorative yoga, yin yoga, a good group of people with high intention. Not high intention, but high intention. We used to be high intention, now we have high intention. Let your breathings move a little more into your body, slightly more inhale, slightly more outhale. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, sometimes I forget to ask, but I believe if you ask, you'll receive. Please like and please subscribe. It helps to spread yoga around to a world that sorely needs it. My motto is like it, whether you like it or not. Subscribe whether you want to or not. Sink deeply into your floor. Let your brain go. You know what? I've been talking to your higher power. You've been thinking too much. You have a thinking problem. We need to go to a 28-day program for excessive thinking, I think. You're feeling very, very relaxed. Two, 3 more minutes on the back. Gravity's very strong today. With your breath now toward your belly button, connect your breathing to your feeling. It's Greg's super wonderful spiritual exercise that he thought of. Probably nobody else has ever thought of that, but connect what you're feeling to what you're breathing and what you're breathing to what you're feeling. If we feel our feels once a day, we digest, assimilate them. That way they don't back up on us. Okay, the great prayer of acceptance. I accept exactly who I am, where I am, what I have, what I'm doing, my conditions and my circumstances exactly the way they are, right here, right now. It's hard sometimes to accept, isn't it? Seems not to be acceptable, but acceptance, of course, is the portal to freedom. Okay, biggest, deepest inhale of your whole life. Big, deep inhale. Let it go, pull the plug, empty out. Stinky, stale patterns of perception, opinions, attitudes. Maybe we're not exactly right about everything. That would be a surprise. Just calm and empty souls for a few moments. I know God told me not to judge, but somebody's got to do it. Good. Now wigulate your fingers and toes, circulate extra super feel good around your body. The good stuff, the stuff you get from the dispensary. Now, I've got news for you. We have an inner dispensary that has the good stuff. It's free and you can get high on your own supply. Arms up to the ceiling, lace up your hands. Stretch your arms up over your head, writhe around in cosmic intergalactic unicorn ecstasy for a moment, goofy grin on your face, scarcely believing you can be this happy just by conjuring inner molecules of endorphin happiness. But now you know. Good. Pull your knees in for some on your back knee rolling, knee hugging. Roll in, roll in, roll in. Get those puppies rolling other way. Both ways. Good. And then either Crawl up, push up, roll up, or throw up, whichever you do. Suit up and throw up. That's what I always say. Hey, happy Sunday. Missed you terribly yesterday, but I was on the golf course for my nonprofit fundraiser. We had the time of our lives, and I suspect you were up to very good. Welcome. If you've never met me before, my name is Some Guy That Teaches Yoga. I'm Greg. This is yoga for everybody. If you're, say, 20, circus performer, Cirque du Soleil person, cartwheels, backflips, I don't know if you'll like this class, but make sure you like and subscribe. That's the most thing. If you're one of my Zoomers, you know you're going to have a great time. In a moment, we're going to make up for yesterday with a little bit of joint juice, just a little bit of standing movement yoga. I think you'll like it. But in advance of that, we're going to chant Om because it solves the problem of omlessness. Big inhale. Close your eyes, keep them closed. Feel the connection that sometimes is more apparent with our eyes closed. Vision is the most beautiful sense, isn't it? But it's a sense that makes us or can cultivate separation. You're out there, I'm in here. With our eyes closed, perhaps there's a greater sense of union, yoga, unity, connection. Today's prayer, invocation, affirmation, intention: God, love, source, infinite, higher organizing wisdom, whatever you like to be called. God told me yesterday he doesn't mind what he's called as long as he's called upon. Please bless us with exactly the movement, the thinking, the perception, the connection that we need this day to thrive and prosper. Amen. Okay, 60 seconds of silence and then a little bit of joint juice. Good 60 seconds. Sit for a couple more moments, eyes closed, just listen. All of us have about 50,000 prayers waiting to come into our lives, but they won't fit because there's no room. So in silence, we actually create space for the answer, the delivery of our prayers. So there's great value doing nothing sometimes. It creates space. Otherwise, all the yachts and all the Teslas and all the jet planes we've been praying for can't fit in our lives. Of course, it may not be a yacht, a Tesla, or a jet plane. Maybe what you're really seeking is peace of mind, meaning and purpose in life, connection, feeling a part of, and the capacity to spread love everywhere you go. And a Tesla. Okay, let's stand up, kitty cats. Not for long, don't worry. I got your best interest in mind. We do about 10 minutes of moving on our feet. This is where the elite meet to stand up on their cute little pink feet. These are called zombie steppings. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but there's only 360 more days till next Halloween. So get your Halloween lights up now and practice being a zombie. 3, 2, 1. I'm a little sore from my golf tournament yesterday, so I'm kind of slacky and perquacky. Gonna swing my arms, gonna close my eyes. Gonna give myself a little love tap on my love handles. Love handles. Who the hell made that up? Just swinging with my friends, it don't mean a thing if you don't have this swing. I'm trying to learn it on the drums. I got a ways to go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Then feet hip distance apart in parallel. Amber waves of grain. Your good old-fashioned wheat or barley or one of them grains out in the field, rippling in the breeze. You sink down, you roll up. This is the only kind of grain I do anymore. 3. Doesn't this feel good just to get with your friends and do kind of weird somatic bodily movements without having to explain everything? Inhale up, feet together, push the sky up. This guy here is the limit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My German ist muy mal. Good. Drop heels, knuckles on your head, lean left. Good. Inhale up and to the right. Gentle joint juice to get us all greased up for the incoming glory in the last half of class. That'll keep you coming back. Good. Inhale up. Stretch paws up. Release out. I like where this is going. That's my new saying. I like where this is going. Left foot forward onto your right toenails. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. This goes all the way up to your thigh bone, all the way up to your hips, and your hip bone's connected to your head bone, and got to have happy feet. Good. Sink into your feet a little. Close your eyes. Be unusually happy for no reason. You mean I can be happy just from the miracle of existence itself? Yeah. Good. Come up and out. Right foot forward. Lefty toenails. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit of makeup for yesterday. And if you like, well, I don't normally come yesterday, so well, now you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. We'll just sink into our bent ankles here for 10 more seconds. By the way, I advise you surround yourself with the things, the activities, the projects that you love. Piano, guitars, bass, drums. I'm an older dog learning new tricks, you guys. Good. All right. Excellent. Drop your chin. Take your pumpkin around. Sorry, we're back to coconuts. Pumpkin season is over. 8 times. 3, 4. I've had enough of damn pumpkins. 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, y 8. Relax your head down, 20 seconds, eyes closed, feel down into your body. Sometimes our intellect feels like it's the captain of a large supertanker just running the show up there, disconnected from the vessel. But the body's down here sending information, intuition, truth, understanding, connection with reality. We should check in with our bodies from time to time. We have a vast body of wisdom we ride upon. Shoulders. 1. Crunch. 2. I may have crunchy shoulders for the rest of this lifetime, but next lifetime, let me tell you, I'm going to be amazing. 6, 7, 8. Next lifetime, what are you talking about, Greg? Do you have some inside information? I do. It's Cost slightly extra. 6, 7, 8. Good wristies. 1, 2, 3. If you haven't done this before, boy, are you in for something good. You should do this every day. It's a good way to brush your teeth. Just jam the toothbrush in between your hands and stick it in your mouth. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't believe everything I say, just most of it. 6, 7, 8. Hear that? I got some flappy hands, kids. Slap happy, flap happy hands. The better to tickle you with. Greg, you tickle me. Good then, hi, how you doing? Gossiping with your friends. Did you see what she was wearing? Oh my God. Fast, fast. Cup your hands at your heart. Feel your hands buzz. Close your eyes. Drop your chin. I suggest you feel holy, sacred, and reverent. Connect head, hands, and heart. Thought, feeling, action. I like where this is going. Arms down, inhale up, kitty mittens. I like a little joint juice on Sunday sacred self-care alliteration class. Hands behind your back, up your back, through your pits, behind your neck. Poof. First one's kind of timid, shy. Then you start to get a little out there. You had a drink at a party, put on a lampshade, poof. You know, I've had a lot of drinks at a lot of parties. Trust me, I've never put a lampshade on. Poof. One more. Good. Lace your hands behind your back. Turn your heels in, your toes out. Just a gentle little kangaroo. Come on down. Look in the pouch. Head on the floor, butt down. Bend your knees a little more just for me. Yeah, drop your head off. Solve all of our problems. Exhale all the air out. Arise up, yogis. Ooh, I'm always a little lightheaded after that. A lot of people accuse me of being lightheaded most of the time. There's not much up there, kids. Heels in, heels out, toes in. Push sky up. Uno mas, side bend. Ooh, that feels so good. I think our whole body is capable of enormous joy all over it if we just learn to find all these energy centers. Inhale. And this way. What are you trying to say, Greg? I'm saying our whole body is an erogenous zone if we just wake up a little bit. Inhale up, kitty cats. And now hands on your hippies, you hippies. Toes in, heels out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Greg, you better have some damn good restorative and yin yoga coming up for making me do all this hard work. Really? Circling your hips is that hard? I like it. I call it churning your butt, churning your butter, making mantequilla. 6. This is the movement makes the world go round, kids. Good. Feet's together. And we conclude joint juice with the knee salad. 1, 2, 3. Just little baby circles. Just some movement, just some groovement. 6, 7, 8. This keeps you lively, springy, resilient, and buoyant. All the bouncing words. Isn't that the one thing you notice about kids? They're all bouncing around. Kittens are bouncing around. You don't see old people bouncing around very much unless they come to my class. Come on up, inhale. And we'll step out a little wider to support a big old Om. So arms behind our back. We'll inhale up our back, filling up our lungage with major atmosphere for a giant Om. Inhale. Oh, part the Red Sea. Put it back together. Drop your chin, close your eyes, be very, very, very content, happy, joyous, and free right here, right now. This is it. Now is the moment of salvation. Now is the appointed time. Really now? November 5th? Yep. It's now or never, kids. It's now or never. Okie dokie. Oh, God, that was brutal. Have a seat. Good to see my friends. Nice crew today. Zoomers, live streamers. We have people from Poland to Tasmania, South Africa to Norwegia. I'm not sure Norwegia is a country. Just a little seated forward fold, kitty cats. Oh, there's, for the people who do turn your camera on, if your cat comes by, I will comment on your cat. Probably. I've seen Poppy today. There's Laura's cat. My cat is on the phone with the ASPCA complaining about his dad. Won't let him out. Relax your shoulders. Relax your beautiful hair. Hair gets, oh man, think of your hair, the straightening in the 90s, the perms in the 80s. Oh my God, the colorings in the teens. Easy does it. Everything is always working out for us. Things are working behind the scenes. Did you know that we're not apparent aware of everything that's going on everywhere in the universe all the time? So there could be something going on. Wonderful. Come on up, kids. Nice, nice. Arms out to the side. I got some big wings. A lot of people fit in my wingspan, side to side. And I'm corkscrewing my arms a little bit as I go side to side because is why. I know you are, but what am I? Because. Wasn't it great arguing with your siblings? It was great. I didn't in my family because they were like twice as big and twice as old, and you never won arguments growing up in my family, or I didn't. Side to side, you could only lose. All right. My arms are tired. Okay, turn your palms up, touch your elbows together, because I can't. You can. And then lean into your wrists, drop your chin, make ujjayi breathing, close your eyes. If you're watching on YouTube, maybe you're just not doing the yoga, you're just eating popcorn, making fun of everybody. But ujjayi breathing is making soft, whispery seashell sound at the back of your throat. By the way, if you are watching on YouTube or Zoom, no one else can see you. That's all anonymous. Feel your feels. Doesn't it make sense to connect with this beautiful body we have rather than being a distant relative, thinking that we should be austere or try to kill its desires or feelings or wants or needs? No asceticism for me, you guys. Good. All right. Ugh. All right. Now take your right arm behind your back. Bring it up here. Push it up in your pit. Grab your left elbow. Pull your left elbow into your side. Close your eyes and be a calm and peaceful soul. I think after this little bit here, then we are going to get out the cushions, get out the bolsters, the blankets, the pillows, the chloroform soaked washcloths. We're going deep today, kids. What did he just say? Good. Undo that. Good. Take this behind your back. See how I'm exaggerating? I'm an inveterate exaggerator. I've started going to Exaggerators Anonymous meetings. I'm going to do 1,000 meetings in 90 days. Right hand on my left elbow. Now just palmar flex your wrist, close your eyes. This also pushes into exciting pressure points up in our armpits, lymph and stuff. That's pretty scientific. Lymph and stuff. I don't have a doctorate, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last Saturday. This class is kind of a combination between amazingly profoundly spiritual and miserable puns, but if nothing else, I pull the rug out from underneath your consciousness. That's my job. Good. Now undo that. Oh goodness. Okay, now it's the 60s. One pill makes you larger, another pill makes you small. And the one that my mom gave me actually did something. Good. Now, lean back on your hands. My mom had the good stuff. Sit up, you guys. Lift up your bottom, make your bottom your top, head back. Stretch them groins. I'm in one of the rare professions where you can say with all pragmatic application, stretch your groins. Come on down. Now say you're a financial advisor, maybe not so much. Switch the cross of your legs and bottoms up, kitty cats. Get your happy on. Life is meant to be a joyful, amazing, wonderful gift, and the only thing that gets in the way is the human mind. Silly mind, silly rabbits, and come on down. Good. I'm going to do a charity event next week. It's called Chanting for the Homeless. So let's practice. Inhale up. Prayer hands, please, for a moment. In this transition, we'll drop our chin, close our eyes. We might imagine our own souls as being a beautiful, clear pond with one little pebble dropped in the middle. And what would you like to radiate out to the world? Peace, tolerance, forgiveness. But you have to accept it as well. Forgive yourself. We're quirky, peculiar animals, but we have a divine spark that is unbesmirchable. Not sure that's a word. Okie doke. All right. We haven't done this for a while. Rub your palms together, get some heat in here. Friction. Cup your hands over your eyes, lightly push into your eyes. Don't push your eyeballs, don't squish them, but gently look into the purple haze in the darkness underneath your eyelids. I haven't been drinking, promise. Coffee. Now, with your eyes closed, is it perfectly dark? Can you say that there's nothing there? There's something, isn't there? There's something. There's some variegation, some movement, some differential. There's something. It's not nothing. Okay, if I don't do a feel-good pose now, I think there's going to be a mutiny, and having been through a few, I don't want that to happen. So I know all of you have an ottoman or bolsters or a couch or a chair. I have the Pee Wee Herman sliding recliner. And this is the one where our calves are going to go up. We'll do it for about 5 minutes. The thing to remember, if you're into remembering, don't forget to remember, you guys. In yoga, the word Yogis have a word for every psychological faculty. And in yoga, the word for memory is it's on smriti. It's called smriti, S-M-R-I-T-I, smriti, memory. So I got my bolster here because after we get our calves up on the ottoman, the bolster, the couch, the chair, or the sliding Pee Wee Herman recliner, you have your calves up here. Escooching your butt in. Listen, escooching your butt in. Then we lift hindquarters. This goes underneath your tailbone, not your kidneys. And then we just, oh God. Now we have an extra hour today, so we're going to do this pose not for 5 minutes, for an hour and 5 minutes. Just kidding, but you get the idea. We have an extra hour today to self-care, to meditate, to pray. Relax, cover your eyes with an eye pillow if you want. And can we accept, don't just do something, lie there. Lie there, lay there. I dropped out of school. Not sure I graduated from high school, so my grammar is not well sometimes, but lay or lie there, eyes roll back. I'll rub your neck for you virtually. And then don't breathe from your chest parts, breathe from your gut parts. Let your kidneys sink. Let your adrenals and cortisol delivery departments relax. Eyes roll back into catatonia. That's next to Estonia. Relax your mouth. And I'm not going to say nothing for 3.5, 4 minutes, okay? Fall asleep if you want. Would you be okay with a couple extra minutes? I bet you would be, because then you could totes downshift into way deeper relaxings together. So just getting started. Okay, well, this has been like the best pose ever. So let's make our transition back super slow. Just there's that guy's voice from a million miles away. Our minds are open, our hearts are available, our bodies are willing, we're receptive, open minded. Good. Feel your body weight on the floor. Wigulate your fingers and toes, circulate super feel goods around yourself. Good. I'm going to bring my feet in to the front of the Pee Wee Herman chair. Just going to kind of rock my pelvis up and down a little bit. Good for sore back. Good. I'm going to roll over to one side or the other, just not both at the same time. And the kids will drag themselves up out of this predicament. Sometimes 90% of yoga is getting out of something. Sometimes 90% of life is just getting out of something. Hello again. Our big fundraiser that we did yesterday, a golf tournament, was at Boundary Oaks in Walnut Creek. Have you ever been there? They do a lot of weddings there. That's where they make the most of their money now, from weddings. They're having a promotional sale on weddings. It's get your first marriage there, get your second marriage at half off. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a twist. I know everybody that comes to my class, you're in stable long-term marriages. God bless you for being the stable salt of the earth people. All right. And also, if you've had some kids, thank you. Not had any kids. Probably the most selfish thing in the world you can do is not to have kids, but I forgot. Now, turn your knees. I got my bolster in front of me. It's Greenie, I call him, Greenie bolster. Sliding in with my right hip. How can you forget to have kids? I mean, come on. What's wrong with you? Right hand on the bolster. Slide your knees and ankles around behind you into mermaid or mermail pose. Put both hands on the bolster, push in and lean back, stretching your transverse rectus abdominis maximus muscles. One of those was a Roman emperor, the rest were muscles. Lean back. Put your right hand over here. Now it is daylight savings time, so move your clock back 1 hour to 1 o'clock. Turn your chest down and come down to your right ear. I think it's already getting dark outside, kids. Broaden your elbows out and we'll do 2-minute eggs on each side. 2.5-minute eggs. This is my twist. If we don't wring ourselves out sometimes, it gets kind of gunky. This is a gravity assisted yin restorative pose. Instead of opposing gravity like we always do, we surrender to it, let it smush us. Let your breath deepen and smooth out over the next few cycles. Whatever size your breath is, let it little more inhale, little more exhale. And your favorite masseuse person has their hands on you, just kind of smashing you down into the floor, walking on you. Normally, I don't recommend being stepped on by people. In this pose, I do. Night, night. Okay, come back to your breathing a little bit. Just a little. Breathe back into your skin suit. And you know the Greg ritual, wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate extra super feel God around yourself. Okay, we'll pull our hands in, and Greg recommends coming up out of molasses in this one. Oh, earth. All right. I feel like $100 after that. Now I'm going to aim my bolster back to the center. I'm going to sit in front of it like a polite school child. I would have been a polite school child had I gone to school. Now the bolster's out in front. I'd like to say I've been to many colleges. I've played frisbee in front of almost all of them. Now I'm going to turn my knees to the this way, the right. My left paw is my flying buttress. Speaking of your flying buttress, cross your knees and your ankles around behind it. Cross your ankles like a person that's crossing their ankles. Push into the bolster, lean back to stretch these things on your side, these long striated cables of stuff. Put your left hand over here, move bolster now. Now it's already March again, so daylight savings time, 1 hour to 11. Turn your chest down, and please to come down to your left ear. Oh, man, I ain't gonna rush you. We got at least 3 minutos. Ah, There's one thing I like doing. It's getting together with friends and laying around and doing nothing. This is really good for you. In case you're feeling guilty, it's really good for you. Relax, release, drop into the palm of the angel. Two more minutes. Downshift, release. We can always let go more. Okay, kids, draw your hands in and slowly push yourself up out of that. It's exactly high noon. It used to be 1 o'clock, but it's high noon now. So we're sitting up out of that. Yes, we are. Now, I just went ahead and built our next one in order to save some time. So our last pose of 6 or 7 or 8 minutes of pure Shavasana would be all the more pleasurable for you because who loves you? I do. Now, this is Queen for a Day. We have our feet together, our knees butterfly out to the side. Put something underneath your knees and thighs so your legs are supported. We have an incline of a bolster or blankets or something. And it's pretty basic. Head higher than hips, knees spread out, everything supported, super happy. Now, for some reason, there's a blanket here. I don't know why, but my attitude is I'll take it and cover myself up, lay back. Ah, this feels tremendous. Just what we need. Finishing yin. Take a load off. Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe you're on YouTube and it's like, what's he doing? So take the blanket off, bro. So feet are together, knees out to the side.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri. Okay. I got a little banky underneath my neck. And I've gone from feeling like $100 to $1,000,000. If you have an eye pillow, enjoy, relax. And I call this floating downstream. Lift up the oars and let's float down to the ocean together, shall we? We should feel that we can completely let go of our everything here. If you're a really flexible person, your knees are way out, barely supported, you're happy. If you're tight as a boiled owl, you got big pillows and blankets pushed up underneath your thighs so you can begin to relax your groins and your behind a little more. Eyes roll back. In this pose, it doesn't end now, it starts now. So downshift deep. See you in 5 minutes. 2 more happy minutes. Good. Now stay in the pose, relax even more. And this is a special ritual we do every Sunday if you'd like. It's always from choice, but if you'd like to invite God, love, source, infinite higher organizing wisdom, whatever name, concept you give to a power greater than yourself, if you'd like to invite that in, now is a wonderful time when there's a relaxed connection of soul and spirit. Make sure you mean it. No reservations. Good. If you just prayed that little prayer with me, we just made God our business partner. What a good partner to be with. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate extra, extra, extra super feel good through yourself. Extra, extra, feel all about it. Nice deep breath back in your happy, temporary, but glorious skin suit. Got to wear something while you're here. Good. When you're ready, curl onto your right side. Take your time. Enjoy your fetal position. Love all over yourself. Err on the side of love. Good. Now, keep our eyes closed to cultivate that internal connected feeling that's so precious as we sit up together. We're all unified points of consciousness in an infinite consciousness, each of us the center of our own galaxy that miraculously connects with other ones. Whoever made all this, all I can say is hats off. Hearts open, hands to our hearts, drop our chins. If I go deep into me and you go deep into you, and we go deep into we come to the same place together. The yoga word for that is namaste. Okay, it's that weird first day of standard time. I guess we've got an extra hour to lay around. So first off, to my YouTube friends, I'm going to say goodbye to you. So please like and subscribe, share with others. We're taking this thing worldwide, okay? Only you can